Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Disney 2024 set review. Today we're looking at set number 43276, Snow White's Jewelry Box. It's going to be retailing for $44.99 USD or $59.99 Canadian, and I'm super excited to take a look at this. If you saw from the thumbnail, I think this is a perfect addition to an incredible set, and I'm excited. If there's time codes and chapters if you want to hop around to that, but yeah, you've got some mini dolls here for the first time, getting the evil queen there, you can see on the side of the box, and I'm excited for this in terms of the build, not so much some of the content like the little bracelet and the fact that it's a jewelry box. But there's some cool stuff here I think that you might be interested in. So let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this. All right, so here's it all built. Let's go ahead and let's look at this box on its own first. I think that they did a great job capturing the shape and the colors for this. I think that the only parts that really should have been coral was the top part, but I still think that, you know, they are trying to make it obviously look more like a toy and not an exact replica from the actual movie. But even the fact that it is actually a set, I talked about this in the reveal video, but if you didn't know, like, this is a pretty dark thing. Like, the evil queen gives this to the huntsman to go and kill Snow White, then to cut out her heart, put it inside, and bring it back as proof. He then kills a pig and puts that heart inside to trick her. Like, it's pretty crazy that this is a Lego set for kids. I love it though. It's awesome. You could see just some of the play features here, being that you lift the sword up to unlock the top part here, and you can lift it open, revealing a little bit of an interior here where you're meant to actually take the bracelet and put it inside so you could store it there. It's a very simple build for the bracelet, like nothing too special. I'm not even sure color wise what they're really going here like for, like with the sort of bright purpley pink and then also the black and the blue, like that just doesn't match Snow White or the evil queen. So I don't know, but yeah, you can of course store it inside and put the sword back into sort of the sheath there. Now the top design looks incredible. I love coral. I think it's my favorite color, and it just looks amazing. Just the pattern that they've created with all of these flat tiles looks great. It's also just a little bit lower than the rest of this here because of all of these slope pieces being used. I like the little points there in the corners, and the sword is a pretty simple build, and I like how they did the heart. I think that's pretty smart. They are using the heart piece there, and they've just tiled that off with yellow, and this printed piece here looks great with that shine, with that pattern. That's the same thing over here, and then over here on this side, I don't know about the blue. I wish that was red, just to sort of make this look a little bit more complete. And even here, the bottom part, just because, you know, I think that having it look like the actual box would probably mean more to me and maybe some other people, but this is what the back looks like. Nothing special going on there. And the same thing over here, same blue walls, and then the tan there for that plate. And those actually play a part, and I'll show you that in a second. You could see here underneath, this is what it looks like. The feet are actually supposed to be gold, but that's okay. I'll allow it. So what should we start with? Let's start with this room over here. So all you do is you just pull on the side on the handle, and it removes and detaches this separate room here. And it's so cool. You could see the design for the magic mirror, and seeing that in mini doll looks really cool and really creepy. But yeah, it looks great. That is actually a sticker that you place on, so not a print, unfortunately. But the rest of it looks great. You've got a little flame, a torch, and then also like some sort of staff thing, because she's obviously the ruler of the kingdom. But yeah, it looks great color wise. Obviously you're not matching what the actual location looks like here, especially with all these blues. And again, I just think that could have been red, but yeah, I don't know, it's great. Again, this could have been red too, and then you just tile it off or something, making it look a little bit more castle-y. This is what the inside looks like there. You're attaching this little clip to that, and you just slide it in and it locks in place. And then over here on this side of the room, we've got a room for Snow White, and I'm not sure, I think this is supposed to still be in the castle where she's like obviously being put to work to cook different things. And again, it's a very simple design. This could also, you could imagine it's the cottage, maybe that's like the yellow and different things. You've got a little bit of a candle there on the plate there, and that's the clip to attach it, and you've got a mug on top. Again, nothing too special going on, and I'll say it again, just could have been tiled like a kitchen or something, and then this could have been red. And again, like before, you just slide it and lock it into place. Show you what it looks like here from underneath there to lock them. Here is the Snow White mini doll here. You could see what it looks like. She's got some back sparkles there, as well as those sparkles are all throughout her torso and even down there on her dress. You can, of course, move her there, and the arms have a little bit of printing there on the shoulders. Now you could, of course, remove the hair. And unfortunately, with mini dolls, obviously there's no second head print, so she can't be asleep or different things, and that's it for her. She's got the poison apple as her accessory, and I'll continue to say it. I just wish that this was a minifigure instead. I think she looks so much better there. You could see just some of the printing there, like on the arms, just looks remarkable. Look at that. That looks so cool. Not getting that on the mini doll, and even you've got the collar piece included there for her, which looks great, and she could even have that other expression of being asleep. So there's just so many reasons for me why I prefer minifigures here, but just thought it'd be interesting to show a comparison. And then included in mini doll form for the very first time is the Evil Queen. So that's pretty exciting to get if you're a mini doll collector. I like the printing there and how they've done that. It's very similar to the minifigure. And the face, I think they did a great job capturing that too. Printing it on the black head looks really good. And it's interesting that the top of the head here, if you look, it doesn't have black on it. I'm not sure why they chose to have it just be gold instead of using the existing piece, because that piece was introduced for her, but it had black there. So not sure why they decided just to go with gold. So here is the mini doll and minifigure version. Very interesting. And you can see the top, it's black. Looks so much better. And also no cape for the mini doll. I definitely think a double-sided cape or just any cape would have really added, I think, for that. But yeah, just again, more reasons why this minifigure version is even better. You can see the back torso printing comparison there. So here's the Disney Villains Icons collection set, and this is one of my favorite sets from last year for the Disney 100. It's just incredible. You've got so many different things referenced and actual objects, and I think that this set just fits in so perfectly with this. I think that right now I'm using this as an actual bookend where it's holding up a bunch of DVDs, and this to me just it fits in perfectly. Like, you've got a bunch of real world objects like the Queen of Hearts card or Captain Hook's pocket watch, but then you've also got this here. You've got the poison apple, which was in the set, which also gave us our very first old hag figure here, which was really exciting. So yeah, I just think that these objects next to each other here, both from the same movie, I think is really awesome. Like, imagine here just for a second, like you could put the apple on top or even just sitting it next to it. I'm really impressed by how this looks here together. It really does just all fit together, this real world object sort of thing. And I'd love more things like that from the movies. We've been talking about having more botanical stuff. Imagine the rose from Beauty and the Beast right here would look so cool. Or maybe even Tangled, Rapunzel's flower you could put here too. You know, there's just so many opportunities to go forward and do special things like this. I mean, heck, look, I even loaded it with the actual minifigures here, just like to make it more in line with the rest of the Disney Villains Icons collections. I don't know. I'd love more of these. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of Snow White's jewelry box? Again, don't let the name jewelry box stop you from getting this incredible set. I think that it's a lot of fun. It is a little expensive. I think that the rooms maybe could have been a little bit more detailed instead of being so simple on the inside. But regardless, still so happy to display this with the rest of my Disney Villains Icon stuff. But be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO Disney set news and reviews. We've still got some more summer stuff to go. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.